ladies and gentlemen. My name is not Matt Burns, but it is James Irvine. Welcome to the Burning Truth.
I like that intro.
Do you? It's spicy.
Very spicy.
Now it feels like I've got a porcupine in my throat.
Why do you sound like the guy from Independence Day? You know, the one that when the attack happened, just went, "Oh fuck."
Yeah.
You sound like that.
Mother, I've got to ring my doctor. I've got to ring my mother. Oh, crap.
But anyway, as you all heard, James Irvine did the introduction this week. So that must mean I'm Matt Burns.
You sure?
Yes.
You sure?
I'm sure.
You sure?
I'm 100%, and no, I haven't dropped any hammers yet.
Dude.
What?
Dude. It's too early in the show!
We're covered a little bit because we haven't actually hinted anything. I mean, we're being rude.
My little brain can't handle these innuendos so early on into the show. It makes my balls and my brain want to explode.
However, it's good to be back.
Yes, it's good to be back whilst not looking at Matt Burns' crack.
Even though he enjoys these.
No. Why? Why are you coming out with these very slippery, slimy, bloody, dirty innuendos, you dirty little horrible man?
What?
You know what?
I haven't said it. I just said...
You were on about something that was very, very greasy and slippy in your hands a minute ago, and you didn't define what it was until you said, I put it in my mouth and it went everywhere. No.
And it was a burger.
Yes, but you didn't say that at first. It was wrong.
It could be worse. You know, it was a proper edible burger.
It was a burger.
No, it was a proper burger. I'm pretty sure someone who listens to the show will be probably laughing at the way I've just said that.
It's a proper burger.
Burger. But anyway, would you do the honours, please?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I bring to you the Sunday 6 p.m. Watershed, and guess what?
Yeah.
I nearly forgot my own introduction. The following broadcast may contain language, opinions, and topics that may not be suitable for a bunch of pussies. However, I do believe that watching Cartoon Network, any show on Cartoon Network, is much easier on the eyes and ears.
I like. And I even like how you did it subtly enough that we could even possibly even bring that back, the topic, a little bit.
Yes.
I see what you did.
See what I did there? Because obviously I have done different things for the last few times that we've been on air, and I thought I would bring it back.
It's back once again.
Yes. But don't forget, though, this broadcast is not for the faint-hearted. It is not for people of the weak-minded.
And as my colleague has stated, you know, there may be the occasional swearing an F-bomb, and we might have topics that you might find upsetting. You might get offended.
Oh, no, cancel culture. Oh, let's all go after Jimmy Carr. Oh, sorry, I mean Mr. Irvine. because I'm offended.
Wow.
Gentlemen, if you haven't noticed, we lost Matt Burns there for a moment.
Wow.
What we really need to do is take a step back and rewind and find out why he has just lost his shit.
Just wow. I know from time to time we borrow from, real life news, but damn, that's a bit close to home.
That is a bit close to home. And considering that we actually sat at mine on New Year's Eve and watched that.
Yeah. Bear in mind that it had actually been on Netflix for a whole 2 months before Cancel Culture decided to try to cancel him, even though he actually predicted that would happen on.
Oh, yeah, he did say, I have got a couple of career enders. But it does say, watch that show at your own peril.
Your own discretion.
Your own discretion. It does not for the faint-hearted. If you cannot take a fucking joke, just remember, it's not a dick. It's a joke. So don't take it so hard.
Why so serious?
Why so serious?
Anyway, with that being said, we, the Burning Truth, were always going to be advocates for Black Lives Matter.
Yes, we are also in full support of the hashtag Speaking Out movement, and we are also good friends of the LGBTQ plus community.
Nice.
I was strutting with my stuff then. I was hanging with my wang out.
The thing is, I was prepared just in case for you. But you got the situation handled.
I got it handled.
Yeah.
Very handled.
And of course,
Some might say I have a firm grasp on the situation.
That he does. He really, really does. But, of course, we need to continue.
Yes, we do. Just before we continue, I just want to say that I heard an hilarious, not an hilarious joke, a hilarious joke, that somebody said that if I had another accident on the other side of my face, and I ended up having metal plates for the exact same act, that I would end up looking like Stewie Griffin. I found that really hilarious. Probably because I kept calling him Matt and Matt Callum. Because, he wasn't ready. Yeah, I thought you might get that one. I'm glad you got that one.
Oh no, I got it straight away.
You got it. Anyway, enough of that, pleb. What are we going to start the news with?
Well, before we even get to the news, vlog? Anyone?
Oh, have you done another log? I was wondering why Seven Trent had put the bills up.
No. I could say why that's happened, but we don't touch that subject. We don't touch it. Not
even with the proverbial barge pole.
No, definitely not. But anyway, we've got the vlog, which actually explains the reason why there was no vlog the previous week, and we had no episode last week either.
Correct.
Which I'll just as a quick briefly reminder, the reason why is because we had a technical issue. Basically, the equipment just went, screw you, I'm fucking off.
Again, may I remind you that sounds very much like your sex life.
And do you hear me denying it?
Yeah, have to excuse me. I was just about to say something and choked on my own saliva. Oh,
You do that.
God.
You do that. But anyway, point being is, that's the reason why. So, unfortunately, we had technical issues, which is the reason why. And believe me, when I tried everything under the sun to try get the equipment working again, and it just went, nope.
Basically, what had happened was Matt Burns had decided to download an illegal form of God knows what, and it blew up his computer.
It was your history files.
My history files aren't illegal to you.
No, I was on about your internet files, your internet search history.
I would love to know how you got that, or where you got that from, but okay. Stop telling him all my secrets, you stupid twat. What are you being sad on me for?
Because you're being sad on me.
Why the fuck are we whispering? Because they can still fucking hear us.
I have fucking no idea.
I'm still whispering because I find it fucking hilarious.
Oh, it's good. One of these days I'm expecting someone just to ask us to do a whisper episode.
Oh God, yes. Can we do an ASMR episode where James Irvine talks bollocks about Vince McMahon and talks shit about his cousin and his sex life and Vince?
That would just be one hell of an episode.
No, I think that would be a very disturbing episode, if I'm being honest. I'd be like, what the fuck is going on here?
Why are they whispering?
Why is he whispering? It sounds like I need an adult.
Followed by you whispering, I am an adult.
Don't deny that I am an adult.
But anyway, genuinely check out the vlog. You might have noticed on the past two vlogs the fact that we've actually got some graphics a little bit.
Some graphics.
Some graphics that are going to hopefully improve.
Hang on a minute. From what you've been talking about today, what kind of graphics are you talking about?
We're on about like the new TBT vlog intros. You know, how we've actually got named titles of the actual vlog popping up on the screen.
Oh, no, that's cool then, that's cool, that's fine. It's all right, because we were whispering a minute ago and, things got pretty intense and, yeah.
And you've got your search history as well.
I'd love to know where you got this from, but, okay.
And I know somebody.
Did it again? Okay.
I love the, should I be worried? Anyway. No. Anyway, he's got nothing to worry about, really, as such. But anyway, other people might on the wrestling industry, because basically, did anybody watch the Royal Rumble?
Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, yes.
I'm just going to say, on a scale of 1 to 10, how disappointed were you?
I'm going to whisper this now because I was about as disappointed as I can't even think of anything clean to say.
Basically, in other words,
I can't think of anything good to say because it was the biggest pile of fucking horse shit in the history of all Royal Rumbles.
In other words, not even fucking Kleenex could clean up that shit.
Nope. I don't even think that one sheet does plenty could wipe it up.
Oh no, not even the fucking roll.
The whole fucking roll, it just no. No.
You're not going down that road.
No.
Just stop.
It's just wow. I mean,
yeah.
Some of the singles matches were really good. I enjoyed the singles matches. Becky Lynch and Dewdrop, I really enjoyed that.
Except for one move that happened in it.
Did I blink during this move, or is it something that's sitting at the back of my mind that I'm not sure of?
I'm pretty sure Big E would be a bit upset.
Go on.
The fact that Dewdrop hit her own variation of the big ending, and it got a 2.
Oh. To be honest, I didn't really notice that because I was kind of into the match, so I didn't really notice that, to be fair. To be honest, I just thought Dewdrop, considering that she's not your typical type of WWE female wrestler, and she had practically taken over from Nia Jax, that she did really well.
Which we'll cover that in a bit.
Yeah, we'll cover that one in a bit. I'm a hole.
Anyway, no, I get what you mean. It's not your typical usual role of someone getting pushed into a title contendership.
Yeah. It just didn't make leading up to it. It was like, why all of a sudden she got a title shot? It just kind of came out of nowhere, really, for me. But I haven't been watching it, so
A number 1 contendership match, which just suddenly happened from out of nowhere and just went, yay!
It went, what?
Yay!
It went, yay!
Just, yay!
Oh, basically it was like, I don't know, it was like ejaculating into a tissue and flushing it down the toilet. It was like a, yay!
Pretty much.
Not sure how that's got any relevance there, but I just thought I'd throw it out.
About as much relevance of how they're deciding on who their number 1 contenders is. No one fucking knows.
Be careful, Matt Burns. We know what happens when you get excitable. The situation starts to get dangerous.
Okay. Calm down.
You hate me now, don't you? You hate me. I can sense it.
No. I'm just trying to keep some composure.
Me.
And not just fly off the handle into a rant because we haven't got all day and we've got a lot of shit to talk about.
Okay. I'm listening.
In other words, basically, Royal Rumble matches, yay! Rumble itself, what the fuck?
Yeah. Where can I start? Shall we start with the women's Rumble? Because the singles matches, for me, okay, there was 1 or 2 that were just like, nah, not really that arsed.
And ones that were in the build, it was like, who do we cheer for? But then when you actually watch the match, it's like, fuck, this is good.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just there was some really good matches, and you can't deny them. But then we got to the women's Rumble. Yeah. So, shall we just... Because there's a couple of things, obviously, that are good.
Floor's yours.
I'll start with the things that I thought were good. Sasha Banks returning, that was really good.
She already returned technically on SmackDown.
Yeah, well, she returned on SmackDown, but she came out number 1 in the Rumble, so,
Yeah.
you know, for me, that's more like a return.
Yeah.
That was a good part. Really, really was. And then, obviously, you got a couple of surprise entrances, and yay, Callie, who gives a fuck?
With one of the worst finishes.
Yeah, and then you got, can we just talk about one of the really bad points that's because it's at the start of the Rumble. I can't brush over it. Melina. What the fuck?
What do you mean?
Why did they treat her like that?
Probably because her entrance wasn't very PG.
It doesn't matter. Why was she treated like that?
Because this is WWE.
Yeah, but why was she treated like that? Because, in my eyes, she didn't deserve to be treated like that.
No, she didn't.
Because that was like one of the quickest eliminations in a women's Royal Rumble thus far.
Yeah.
So that's the only one I want to brush over, because it's like she comes back, everyone fucking loving it that she's back, and she lasted all of 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Bad WE, bad. Anyway,
Even though we know plenty of wrestling geeks have probably screenshotted her entrance.
Oh yeah, I kind of did myself, to be
Front
fair.
and back.
Yes, very much.
Which she even turned around and says that she was going to put in her, I believe, on her banner.
Nice.
And that's her herself.
See, that's a good point. Her entrance was fantastic. But a couple of more good points. Good points is Mighty Molly returning.
Oh God! I had to laugh at that situation.
It was another quick elimination, but it sets up a really good angle.
Yeah.
Because Nikki Cross is already in the ring. Well, Nikki ASH.
Almost superhero.
Hero. So she goes after the Mighty Molly and attacks it when she's on her intro. And gets her in the ring, eliminates her. Done and dusted. Mighty Molly out the Rumble. But what I would really like to see now is something comedic, like them fighting out for status of superhero.
Yeah.
You could do so much with that. You could bring back Hurricane, blah blah blah, just for just for a laugh. You know what I mean? Just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Because we all know what Molly Holly's capable of anyway. So you know.
Oh, definitely.
A lot of people will disagree with me on that, but I just want to see something different, something fresh. We've not seen two superheroes go at it. One that's like superhero films weren't rife back when Hurricane Helms was a big thing. I mean, come on, he beat The Rock on a fucking episode of Raw,
which was hilarious.
Oh yeah, it was hilarious, but you know, it's like the story that he tells of The Rock calling him, saying that he's getting put over, and he was like, "What? You taking a piss?"
I've seen that. It's like, no, really, you're winning. Seriously?
It's like, seriously, what? But anyway, so we got Mighty Molly, and we could have Nikki ASH, which technically they could actually return her to Nikki Cross now, because the other Cross is gone. So change the name back to WWE.
So basically, the whole reason why they changed her name was because of Karrion Kross, who they decided to put in a gimp outfit and go, it's not working, we're going to get rid of you. And almost technically ruined Nikki Cross, who became Nikki ASH. Yes. And supposedly it's her idea.
But anyway, we were rambling. So that was a good thing. That was a good angle that could be set up. But it gives Nikki Cross a feud and, sets her up for something else, even though she's been buried by Charlotte and everybody else. So, Yeah. And then we get to Lita returning. We got some really good returns. We even got Mickie James coming out to her Impact Wrestling theme.
Mm-hmm.
And she was allowed to come out with the title.
And it was actually on the title card as well.
It was, but...
Wrong.
But it was wrong.
Yeah.
It is not the Impact Women's Champion.
No.
Would you care to share what it actually is?
She is the Impact Knockouts Champion.
Yes. Why do Impact call it that?
To be different.
Exactly.
But the commentators didn't get the memo either.
No, they didn't. But, to be fair, she had a good run. And she had... it actually carried on the heat with Michelle McCool.
Do you mind if I just interrupt right now? Fine with the whole Michelle McCool thing, how they handled it. Fine. Is everything okay on your side?
Yes.
Because I can hear a lot of weird sounds on your mic.
You don't want to know.
Okay, Officer Dewey. Or Doofies. Anyway,
told you not to disturb me when I'm cleaning my room.
Anyway, fine with that situation. She didn't have a really bad showing, but I just don't think when they're going to be bringing somebody else in, they could have done a bit more with it. And then to have the whole Balor twins situation happen.
Right, now, I'm going to disagree with you with the Mickie James thing, because the way that she was actually eliminated, she was eliminated and left looking strong. That's how I feel on it. I feel that she was actually left looking strong, because WWE could have really fucking stuck it to her. And
They could have, and this is my problem. I felt as though the Balor twins did. Stuck it to her.
The Balor twins did stick it to her in a sense that they got what... They always get the fucking limelight.
That's what annoyed me.
We haven't wrestled for God knows how many years. We come back like a fucking STI every so often.
That's what my problem was.
We come back like herpes.
Now, what makes it worse is, one of them, who we know is in a relationship with a certain person at AEW, deliberately starts chanting the yes chant.
Yes, I know.
Then we got them both eliminating Mickie James, and what was it that one of them said? Go back and make an impact. Fuck off.
But that's the thing, though. It actually makes WWE look weak, because it takes two women to eliminate Mickie James.
No. I'm fine. No. I've got no issue. I don't think they've made her look weak. I just think, why are they letting wrestlers who are coming back who don't wrestle as much take that much of a spotlight? But more on that later, because wait till we get to the men's and I unleash my fucking wrath on that one.
Right, so, Mickie James, like I say, I disagree with you,
No. I think she still. I think.
To a certain point.
Yeah.
I agree with you to a certain point because, like you say, it's the Balor twins. They don't wrestle. One of them's supposed to actually have a cyst on the fucking brain.
Yeah.
So it's like, you shouldn't really be in a ring, so why are you there?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was like, you just put him in to throw somebody out. I felt as though somebody else, and you know what? I'm going to retract what I said earlier and say it was against WWE. A little bit, actually. And just say, they did allow it to have a good showing. My only gripe was the fact that I think someone who WWE wanted to look good as well to eliminate Mickie James, because Mickie James is a multiple former women's champion for WWE as well.
As well as current knockout champion. As
well. Which would have benefited in a way to a degree. Instead, the Balors do it and make a cheap jab.
Yeah, but
I think
I'm not looking into that too much. I'm not looking into that too much. You seem to be pinpointing on a comment made by the Balor twins.
I am, because
nobody cares.
No. Before it, you got Impact, who have been hyping up the whole Mickie James situation. Massively hyping it up as if it's, it's going to be an absolute epic brawl and it's the Balor who do it. I believe, her number one contender for the Knockout Championship even threw a few bars at her before the Rumble.
See, let me just
done cleverly.
Let me just thingy here, because you seem to be like grasping at one thing and pointing at one thing. Now I know I do that a lot, but with this one, I disagree with you up to a certain point. Yeah. Like I say, I wasn't overly happy it was the Balor twins that did it. It could have been closer towards the end, with it being Charlotte Flair and somebody, the actual current women's champions. That would have made WWE look stronger. Instead, by the Balor twins doing it, it's actually making WWE look quite pathetic.
Yeah, that's what I have an issue with.
It takes two former legends that don't wrestle anymore. To eliminate.
No, I'm sorry, but no, don't call them that. Please don't.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying, though. That's what they see them as in their eyes. In their eyes. I don't like the Balor twins, so, listen to what I'm saying. If it takes two, just to make you feel a lot happier about it, supposed legends of women's wrestling in WWE, because bear in mind, they were successful, but only because they've got big tits. That's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not, but
they've got no talent. They got no talent. I'm sorry, but they got no in-ring talent, and I didn't rate them when they were champions, and I didn't rate them when they were wrestling together. It's nothing against them personally.
I think the whole twin situation that they did a while back was a good nice little thing. They did do certain things differently for women in wrestling, but at the same time, I also felt as though they hindered a little bit.
Yeah, they did actually stop the progression, and that's where Paige came into it and completely turned it on its head, which is good. So anyway, allow me to finish.
Please do.
You've got two women, the Balor twins, that actually eliminate Mickie James. Now that makes WWE look very petty and pathetic by actually saying to Mickie James, "Oh yeah, it'll be the Balor twins." No, maybe Mickie James was happy about doing the job for them. You know what I mean? Maybe she was happy about that. Former women's champions knocking out a former women's champion and a current Impact Knockouts champion. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. No. The issue isn't. It's the fact that it's meant.
The Impact title is not as prestigious as the women's WWE title.
Oh,
and
I'm
far
not.
from it. So that's why I'm saying at about that level, it was probably right that somebody who was lesser than the championship level eliminated Mickie James. But like I say, WWE does not come out on top of this. It really doesn't.
And this is, and one of my points is the fact that people were so shocked that they were doing the whole, Forbidden Door thing with WWE. It was like, oh, what? Didn't expect that. But how did we handle it? Like you said, very petty, and at the same time would have people questioning, are we going to do it again?
Well, my problem is when Mickie James was let go, they sent her stuff to it. What was
in a bag.
In a bag? In a dirty bag?
In a bin bag.
In a bin bag. I mean, come on, guys. We're in fucking... When they did that, what year was it? Was it 2020 or 2021?
2020.
2020. So 2020, we were in 2020. It was bear in mind, it's only 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That, she got let go and treated like shit.
And
so
bear in mind that WWE have also got it. And bear in mind that WWE have also currently got people still chasing over their stuff since they've been let go. Oops.
Yeah, well, that's got nothing to do with what we're talking about.
No,
we're talking about Mickie James.
Yeah,
we're talking about Mickie James. But ever since that Mickie James has been released, she's torn the independent scene up.
Definitely.
She's gone to Impact, made a massive impact. So, yeah, she has made an impact, Bella Twin. She's probably going to do more in the rest of her career than you ever did as you were Divas champions.
Well, the scary thing about it is, bear in mind that she's also linked and associated with NWA as well.
Thank you very much. NWA is just like one of the prestigious ones, isn't it, really?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And she's building up her own little situation there as well. Because I believe she's actually... I'm not too sure on the contract, actually, because in actual fact, I think she's... And this is the weird situation. I think she's actually signed to NWA, but got a deal with Impact, and then has worked for WWE.
Yeah, exactly. So she's freelance. By the way, WWE, that is what you get when you hire a independent contractor.
Wow!
I just thought I'd throw it out there.
Wow!
What's that? I hit the nail on the head with a big fuck off mallet.
You did, and so beautifully. And here's me thinking, am I going to have to bring that subject up? And it's like, nope, there's Irvine, bang on the money.
So anyway, yeah, like I say, I wish she'd have lasted a bit longer in the Rumble, but I think she had a good run, and I do like the Michelle McCool thing.
No, I agree with you on that. And
to be honest with you, all like a bit of continuity. We love continuity in wrestling. Yeah. And that's a fucking feud as old as time.
Oh, definitely. And on top of that, if she wasn't there, I would not have been able to have seen such a wholesome picture that happened before that entire event started.
Right, okay, go on.
Undertaker with his little little girl, his daughter, and she's walking the ropes like Taker does.
What, old school?
Old school on her dad.
That's cool, that is.
When I say wholesome picture, I mean it was like, oh wow.
Can you imagine though, if Undertaker's daughter ends up taking up the mantelpiece of the Undertaker, but a women's version, and Vince McMahon or fucking that absolute fucking bellend Nick Khan decides to turn around and say, yeah, but we're taking over creative control. You can just imagine the Undertaker going, no.
Nope, I'd rather see her on the independents.
No, I'd rather see her go to AEW. See you later.
No. They go for Dewis. Vince, how many years have I put into this? Yeah, but Vince.
No, I don't even think of that. I think he'll just tape his hands up again.
In case you don't know what we're on about, it's ask Sean.
Yeah, just ask Shawn Michaels about that, not wanting to do a job for somebody. But anyway, so yeah, the rest of the Royal Rumble, it was okay until we got to the last 6. Oh my god. Oh my god. Rhea Ripley was in the ring.
Happy.
Doing really well, very happy.
Yeah.
Thinking, could this be her time to shine? Charlotte Flair, no.
She can't catch a break with Charlotte Flair, can she?
Oh, no. How can she possibly catch a break with Charlotte Flair? If you were Charlotte Flair, surely you'd be sitting there going, look, man, can you just cut this woman a break? I've beaten her. You've put me out. You booked me to beat her for 2 or 3 championship and make her look extremely fucking stupid.
Yep.
So come on, let's cut her some slack a bit. Oh no, let's chuck her out the Royal Rumble.
No,
be the last one to stick the boot in. And
yeah,
it has
let
to
me
be
just stick the last boot in. I haven't just taken her, every time she's had a championship, taken her reins away from her.
Because that's 2 Royal Rumbles now that she's lost. But obviously, first time was against Bianca Belair.
Yeah.
And now it's against
and then
Bianca
Charlotte's
Belair,
done it.
Charlotte Flair, and it was the other last. It was in the last 4. Ronda Rousey.
The winner.
Yeah, Ronda Rousey. Sorry, I was just trying to think then.
Yeah. Bear in mind that when I saw that, and I was like, really? You haven't taken enough from her, Charlotte? You're making her bow down to you again.
Yeah, exactly. And that just pisses me off.
Which also highlights what Toni Storm was on about, on one of the reasons why she left.
Yep. So Toni Storm comes out and tells all these home truths about this kind of stuff. WWE deny it. Charlotte Flair denies it. Everybody else denies it. And then they go and do it. But we're not doing it, honestly.
It's almost like them saying that they're not selling the company, but we'll get on that later.
Oh, right. But anyway, all in all, Ronda Rousey comes out over the... Don't get me wrong, I'm so fucking happy that she was the one that took Charlotte Flair out, because obviously Charlotte Flair does my fucking head in. I never, ever deny Charlotte Flair's talent.
But what the fuck is she doing in the Rumble? She's a champion.
She's a fighting champion that boots out one of the contenders for the championship. And you decide to, put Ronda Rousey over, who can't really wrestle.
And has just come back. And has been paid a fat contract.
A big fat contract. A Brock Lesnar contract. Oh my God.
Yeah. And she's part-time.
Yeah. But anyway, there was a couple of good moments in that fucking Royal Rumble, and it's just a shame that we have the predictable finish. It was either going to be Charlotte Flair or Ronda Rousey.
As soon as I saw Ronda, I just went, yeah.
Yeah,
to be honest with you, before I even saw the event, I just went, if Ronda Rousey turns up, she's winning it.
Yeah. That's pretty much where I was at with it as well.
Why didn't I... And there's me sitting there thinking, in the back of my head, it's like, the one time I said something out loud and I was like, why didn't I put the bet on? Why didn't I put the bet on?
Yeah, Ronda Rousey comes back, wins the Royal Rumble.
I wonder what the odds were on that.
Oh, God, mate. I don't know. I dread to think.
If the bookies didn't know about her appearance as well. But if they did, they would have just gone, whoom, straight up.
Yeah. So, I wasn't happy with the Women's Royal Rumble. But compared to the men's...
Wait. Can I just have an interlude? Can I just have an interlude? Because I just want to talk about something a bit good.
A bit good?
A bit of goodness from that event.
A bitty.
A bitty goodness. Because I know I'm going to be fucking ranting over the men's Royal Rumble because don't even get me started because bear in mind it actually caused someone to be fucking fired.
Yeah.
That's how bad of a situation it is. Roman Reigns versus Seth.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. I'll give that match.
Genius fucking match. I love how Seth handled it. From the entrance and everything, the mind games. How to tell a fucking story.
Yay! How to tell a story, because remember, we like continuity.
And the fact that they didn't beat around the bush and mention Moxie's name. And no, we're not on about the Dean Ambrose handle. They actually called him Moxley.
Yes, they actually did call him Moxley. I was actually shocked when I heard that, you know.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, because you were on the Facebook whilst I was watching it.
Yeah, it was like, what the fuck?
Well, what did he just say? Did he just say Moxley?
You asked me you asked to confirm. It's like, did he just say that? It's like, yep.
You know, after he said that, I had like this sickening feeling in the back of my head that he'd come back as John Moxley in the Rumble, and I was like, oh no, please no, because it'll ruin your career on the independent scene.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, I give Seth and Roman a 10 out of 10. Just remember, it was complete opposite last year. I fucking hated Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
No, 2020, circa 2020, I hated Roman Reigns and I was fucking pissed off with Seth Rollins. Yeah. Always being the one that buries fucking talent. Yeah. The feet. But, you know, I give that match, it completely changed my opinion on both of them.
Yeah.
And I'm going to lie, I really fucking enjoyed that match. It set the tone. It should have set the tone for what was going to be a really good Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
But it just, wow. Yeah, let's just basically say that it was like having a wank and you're finishing within the first 2 seconds when you're expecting a whole Royal Rush or an hour-long episode, but you finish within the first 2 minutes.
I'm done, but it's still going on.
It was like, fap, and I'm done. Time to go to sleep.
Now, great match, genuinely, had all the psychology in it, and I'm just going to point this out, Mark Cole. A shield bomb requires multiple people.
Yes, you know, like the entire members of the Shield.
Or 2 of them. So essentially, we know that Mox is at another company, so that leaves Roman and Seth, so technically, him screaming out, shield bomb! So you're saying that Roman shield bombed himself?
Yeah. Shield bombed himself.
Translation, he got power bombed. You know,
he got power
bombed.
He got power bombed. Power bombed.
Instead, what they're probably going to say is any power bombs through the table is going to be a shield bomb. So if we see a non-shield member do that and we don't hear shield bomb, I'm calling bullshit. Anyway, that aside, great match. Done. Would you start us off with the nightmare that was the men's Royal Rumble?
Oh God. Well, I will just mention that Bobby Lashley won the WWE Championship when Brock Lesnar was beaten up and betrayed by Paul Heyman. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, who didn't see that one coming? he has practically done more turns than the Big Show's whole career since Brock Lesnar's return.
Yeah.
So anyway, Bobby Lashley has won the WWE title.
Mm-hmm. How he won it just had me go, why? What the fuck?
Yeah, like, why? What the fuck's going on? It involved a Superman punch. And a spear.
It involved Roman Reigns. Oh, I thought to myself, why is he getting involved in Brock? I know there's unfinished business, but why the fuck would you get involved in Brock's business when you want to keep your title reign safe and keep him on Raw?
Well, I will tell you why. Because the Royal Rumble, that's why.
Because he wants to be, acknowledge me. You attention-seeking whore.
Your attention-seeking whore, which now has just gone and literally told everyone that you're losing your title to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. It may even be sooner than that. It's Elimination Chamber.
No. Wrong title. But we'll get on that.
Oh shit, no, that was the fucking thing. You want it? WWE title. I'm getting confused. This is what I mean. It's so confusing. It's fucking stupid.
Basically, when I saw the Superman punch, all I heard in my head was, you done goofed.
You done goofed up, boy?
Followed by another person just going, why the fuck would you do that? Followed by the reiteration of, fuck you, that's how.
Yeah. So anyway, Men's Royal Rumble. Fifth 10 men. AJ Styles enters number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting start, actually, to be fair. I actually enjoyed the first 10 men that entered, including Johnny Knoxville.
I could say so much right now, but no, I'm not. I'm going to be good.
Including Johnny Knoxville. I actually thought that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And it's literally how a celebrity should be treated coming into the Royal Rumble. He literally got his fucking ass handed to him. It just made me laugh, though. We got a jackass in the Rumble. There was some funny moments in the Men's Rumble. I'm not going to lie. It's like Rick Boogs coming out looking like fucking Freddie Mercury on steroids.
Yeah, I can't get that image out of my head.
But I can't get that image out of my head, but I fucking loved it.
Followed by Mama just killed a man in his voice going, Mama!
Mama just killed a man. Send him straight over the ropes. You know what I mean? It's just fucking hilarious. But yeah,
I'm loving what they're doing with the whole jackass and with Johnny Knoxville and
Sami Zayn. Yeah, because he turned up at the
red carpet.
The red carpet and Johnny Knoxville chased him out with a taser, with a cattle prod.
No. And by the way, that's a real life event that actually happened.
Yeah, that actually happened.
That's like fuck, shit just got real. That's clever booking.
Yeah, I was just about to say, that's clever booking, and that is how you tell a story. So I've got a feeling it's going to be Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn at WrestleMania.
Oh. If it isn't at the Elimination Chamber, it needs to be at WrestleMania. I'd love that. I really would.
Because obviously it's going to be like a 2-day spectacular bonanza bullshit thing again. So you may as well just fucking put some filler in it, like Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn. It's a bit of comedy. You know what you're going to get with Johnny Knoxville.
Although I will say, just a sidestep here, have you seen the trailer or one of the clips for the latest Jackass film?
Yes, I need to go and see it at the cinema. No, I don't want to watch anymore because no, I don't want any spoilers.
So you don't know about the cop testing the cop?
Oh, I know about that bit, yeah.
Do you know who that person is that they've got involved in it?
What, you mean the boxer?
He's not a boxer.
Was he MMA cage fighter?
He's
heavyweight.
He's the fucking UFC heavyweight champion. The man who's notorious for knocking people the fuck out.
Oh, well, at least he can knock his balls into his throat then, eh?
Basically, he can hit with the force. Are they bigger than a punto crashing at 40 miles per hour?
And just like that, shit got fucking boring.
And he's taking it in the cojones. Anyway, back to the Royal Rumble.
Yes, back to the Royal Rumble. Yeah. Like I said, first 10 men, really enjoyed. Johnny Knoxville, Sami Zayn. They've got a little thing going on there. But what happened to Knoxville before he was eliminated was hilarious. He gives fucking AJ a forearm. He gets one back. He gets a couple more. Gets knocked to the floor. And you get one of the Street Profits go to the top rope and give him a frog splash. That was fucking hilarious. Then he gets eliminated.
Yeah.
It literally, he didn't last long. But his entrance was funny as well because he couldn't take his cape off.
This is the thing.
You could see him struggling. It was that funny.
And this is the thing. At least it wasn't another Steve-O segment.
Chris Pontius and Steve-O.
No, it wasn't one of them segments, which was fucking... Nope, not gonna go there. Knoxville knows how to conduct entertainment, and very clever guy.
Do you know what? Do you want me to tell you what I think? And now this is all checks payable, WWE, to the Burning Truth.
Yep.
This is the fucking idea of the century. Have Johnny Knoxville dressed up as Bad Grandpa and beat Sami Zayn.
Wow. Oh, bear in mind, they even had a free publicity stunt from Wee Man, getting body slammed to a table.
Yeah, and it actually got mentioned on air as well, which was funny as fuck.
And in case you want to know who it was that body slammed him, it was none other than Brock fucking Lesnar.
Body slammed him onto a fucking table. So it wasn't just any fucking person or any human being. It was Brock Lesnar. Fucking... Oh my God. You know what I mean? Wee Man, where is your soul? I think I left it on Brock Lesnar's shoulders.
No, I thought it was like more of the here, and here.
Yeah. Where does it hurt? All over. I haven't got a finger big enough to point at it.
I can't move my finger to point.
So yeah, like you say, it just free publicity all over between Jackass and WWE. But then again, every single time Jackass have been involved in WWE, it's been quite fucking funny.
Minus
the Steve-O stunt.
Yeah, minus that. But genuinely, absolute genius. And I think that's one thing I will say with WWE that they've got a handle on. When they've got they usually have a good handle when they've got someone from the entertainment business involved.
Yeah.
To a degree.
Yeah.
To a degree. When they get it right, they get it fucking right.
Yeah. So we move on from the first 10. Obviously, AJ lasted fucking ages. What was it, about 40 minutes?
40 plus.
We had some entertaining bits in the match. I just think there were some people that were in it that shouldn't have been. Didn't make sense.
Oh, why it didn't make sense is going to make sense later on when I explain who was running it. If you don't know already.
No, I don't.
oh, it's going to break your brain. Just continue, please.
But anyway, we get down to the last. Obviously, we had funny bits like Rick Boogs coming out looking like fucking Freddie Mercury.
Wait,
which was
are you going to go straight to the final four?
Not final four, probably 6, maybe.
The reason why is because I'm just going to have to interrupt here and just say, what a fucking shit show have happened. Did you know that people were going out in the wrong order?
I didn't know that, no.
Yeah, people were going out in the wrong order. The order was constantly changing. And basically, the order for Bad Bunny had actually changed 3 to 4 times on what was happening. So the person who was dealing with that situation ended up getting fired because they mishandled somebody and basically probably could have potentially put a bad taste in someone's mouth who's part of the entertainment business or music business with Bad Bunny by not being clear with fucking instructions of what they fucking want. Right, so dick move. On top of that, did you know that when Shane McMahon entered, he wasn't originally meant to be entering then? It was meant to be Randy Orton.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, because Shane tried to supposedly, the rumour has it that he tried to say to Orton, just fucking walk out, and Orton just goes, fuck no, that's not my music. I am not going out to say, here comes the money, in my fucking hometown. To which Shane had to quickly run to the entrance and enter the Rumble. When he did. Then we got the whole debacle of Riddle and Shane McMahon. Are you fucking joking with me? Shane McMahon outstriking Riddle, a former fucking UFC fighter.
Yeah, it kind of didn't make sense, that one didn't.
Right.
But, if you were looking at it from a WWE standpoint, as a fan of WWE, you would also know that Shane McMahon has stood toe-to-toe against people like The Undertaker, etc., etc. So,
oh no.
From a WWE standpoint, if you're a WWE fan, it makes sense. But if you're looking at it from our perspective, it fucking sucks.
In actual fact, it actually pissed off Vince that did, actually. Because the person involved who was organising the Rumble caused that to happen. More on who that was later. Right? Then somehow, we get to, what, Final 6, was it?
Yeah, Final 6. Shane McMahon was still in it, wasn't he, in the Final 6?
Final 4, actually.
Well, I've just said, was Shane McMahon still in the Final 6? And you just said no in the Final 4.
Oh,
so
no,
he was Final 6, you fucking tit.
He was in the Final 6, and I'd be with it because I'm rambling, but continue.
Yeah, you are fucking rambling. Shut the fuck up.
You'll see why my anger is increased.
I know why your anger's fucking increased.
Continue.
So, yes. We get down to the Final 6.
Mm-hmm.
Who enters last?
No, I'm not doing it. No.
Your mate.
No, I'm not doing it. Nope. No, I'm not doing it. No.
So, yeah. We've got people like Bad Bunny, Shane McMahon, Randy Orton, Riddle, all of them.
And Drew.
Oh, yeah, Andrew McIntyre. Oh, let's not fucking start on that one.
Yep.
All still in the Rumble. Brock Lesnar comes in, practically, even though I did find it hilarious how he eliminated Riddle.
Yeah.
I actually thought that was really fucking clever.
Yeah.
But he's like a one-man wrecking machine, and you just knew from the moment that his music played, you just knew that Lesnar was winning the Rumble.
Yeah.
And that for me was the biggest fuck-arsing slap in the face I have ever fucking had as a Royal Rumble fan.
Yeah.
Bear
in mind, he had also had a title match on said Rumble.
Yeah. So it's okay. Brock Lesnar just goes around swinging his dick about and goes, I want to be in the Rumble because I'm losing the title.
So what about Seth?
So where's Seth Rollins? Where's Finn Balor?
Yeah.
Where's fucking Edge? Oh, wait, he got stuck in a fucking pointless feud match with fucking Miz.
Handbags at dawn.
I'm not even getting into that match. I'm not getting into it.
You're not biting? Nah, I thought so. Continue.
No, not fucking biting. But anyway, so Brock Lesnar, one-man wrecking crew, eliminates everyone, comes down to the same two people that Drew won the Royal Rumble. Was that 2020?
No. It was. They weren't the final two in that one. But it was a big pop when he eliminated him. But yes. It was 2020.
Anyway, 2020 Rumble. So Drew McIntyre wins the 20. I can't remember the 2020 Rumble, if I'm being honest. It was a bit of a fucking blur. But then again, even last year's fucking shit show was as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, anyway, it comes down to the last two, Brock Lesnar, Drew McIntyre. You desperately want, and everybody knows it's not going to happen, but you desperately want Drew McIntyre to win so he can have the pop that he fucking deserved for the Royal Rumble and the pop that he deserves for winning at WrestleMania.
Nope.
Did that happen?
Nope.
No. Why? Because of fucking Brock Lesnar and his part-time contracts.
Duck, moves out the way, throw, eliminated, bye.
Yeah. Now, how strong does that make McIntyre look? After bearing in mind, he beat Brock Lesnar for the title 2 years previous.
Yep.
So, somebody care to explain this to me? Because why is Drew McIntyre all of a sudden falling out of favour?
Because he's in a feud with Baron Corbin and Madcap Moss.
No, I think that's been squashed now because
no, they bought it back.
No. That was squashed. Or am I missing something? No.
They bought it back.
No, why? We've
seen
it too many times. I've seen it fucking loads of times now. I've seen it too many times. I went WWE Live twice last year, and it was the same fucking feud.
In other words, Drew's now been pulled into the invisible mid-card of evil of Baron Corbin.
It's like fucking Vortex, man. Baron Corbin faces you, and that's it. You're stuck in the mid-card for the rest of your career. For God's sake, Drew, do the right thing. Go to a company that fucking appreciates you. Go to AEW, please. But I know that you won't, because you feel like you're the main man at WWE. Well, let me just get this straight. So long as Oldberg and fucking Cock Lesnar are about, you don't stand a fucking chance, my friend.
But more on that later.
You don't stand a chance.
No.
Are you ready for some of the major whoopsies for the Rumble?
Oh, I know the biggest major upset of the Rumble.
Go on.
Hello, Kofi Kingston. Goodbye, Kofi Kingston. It actually reminded me of Dr. Nick. Hi, everybody.
Bye, everybody. I felt sorry for him.
I felt annoyed for him because that is a dangerous spot that nobody would ever want to fucking do. Ever in a million years. Bearing in mind how high he is up in the air, how are you going to stick that landing?
You're not. And on top of that, he wanted to attempt... He was trying to do it to him, to keep attention. And supposedly, management is saying they're upset with him. It's like, hang on, you try and get him to a fucking dangerous spot, and now he failed. So essentially, what you're going to do... You know what? I've just realised they're not going to do a Kofi spot at the next Rumble. They're going to change it to somebody else.
Yeah, it's probably going to be Austin Theory.
Nope. There is somebody who's going to be possibly limber enough to be able to do it.
No, I'm not on about being limber. I'm just on about... I know you're on about fucking Ricochet.
Nope.
Because I'm not being funny, mate. He's the only guy that could do it.
No, WWE will probably put it on the guy who was a former 24/7 champion. Reggie.
Yeah.
To give him some relevance and Kofi go, bye, I've lost my whole meaning of life in the Rumble.
So, because of wrestling, guys, not only have I lost my pectoral muscles, but I've also lost my dignity.
Because I got given a spot that wasn't going to work.
Yeah, it was too dangerous, that spot was. It was too dangerous. I wouldn't be surprised if he hadn't cracked a rib.
On top of that, man, fair play to him for fucking trying.
Oh yeah, fair play to him for trying. You can't argue with that.
I believe the terminology... the terminology that I'm looking for.
Terminology.
I know, but I believe the statement I was looking for is he risked it for the biscuit.
Risk it for the biscuit.
His words. The thing is, that could have been a really dangerous spot. He could have been seriously injured. Genuinely.
So yeah, that was botch number 1.
Botch number 2. Where the fuck was Cesaro?
Oh yes, that was also another thing. Where was Cesaro?
What? Repeat that name again, please.
Cesaro.
You said Cesaro, didn't you?
I did no such thing.
Yes, you did.
No such thing. I did not cock up.
You fucked up his name.
No.
You did.
No.
And I know you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you
Stop
did.
lying, you fuckface.
He's finally fucked up.
Well, Cesaro.
Anyway, point being is, where the fuck was he? He deserved more, and he really did. I believe he's actually put out a few statements in regards to it. He deserved way more than that.
Man, what does he say?
Well, he wasn't exactly thrilled that he wasn't in the fucking Rumble. That's not a happy spot, that isn't.
I've not seen this.
He was supposedly not happy about it, but he's towing the company line at the same time. But bear in mind that we had what we had in the Rumble, and we had also had fucking Shane McMahon.
Yeah.
In the Rumble. And shall we get to that shall we get to the biggest pet peeve of the Rumble?
Go on.
Or at the very least, my biggest pet peeve, Shane McMahon.
Yes, let's go there.
Mr. Best in the world. Yeah, Shane, that was a fucking gimmick in the past. You shouldn't be actually fucking believing it yourself. You're not best in the world.
No.
And to put it bluntly, the fact that you put yourself in the Rumble and made yourself Final Four, notice the word I used there. Made yourself Final Four? Or didn't you notice that one?
Yes, I never noticed.
Do you know who was in charge of the entire Rumble?
No idea.
Shane McMahon.
Why was he in charge of the Rumble, but yet all of his ideas were shot down from what I heard?
They weren't shut down. He was actually running it. And do you know who the employee was who got fired over the Rumble?
Shane McMahon.
Yeah. He was like,
So
go quietly.
Are you telling me that Shane McMahon
Yep.
Brock Lesnar to win the Royal Rumble?
Potentially.
Bullshit. I don't believe you for 5 seconds.
No, the rumour has it that he was the one who was changing the order of it that much that they ended up fucking his own entrance to the point where he's like, oh, just fucking go out, and Orton just goes, fuck no, get your ass out there, and he went off in a huff. Because he kept changing it, which made it even worse, because if he was meant to be in later, he couldn't point and give direction of what the fuck was meant to be happening, because he went out too early, because he fucked up the order. Oh, and do you know what's even weirder? We've actually got we've actually got on good authority of who the original winner was meant to be.
Drew McIntyre.
No.
What?
Correct. He wasn't the original winner. And to be honest with you, the original winner is that out of far left field. I can never fucking see that. It's like, even I question, is that bullshit?
Go on, spit it out then.
Riddle.
Wait, what?
Riddle was the original Rumble winner.
So could you imagine Riddle? He wouldn't go after the Universal Championship.
I think the idea was to go against the WWE champion.
Yeah.
Which could have been a point of the whole Orton and him situation. But what did not cause the change?
Well, obviously it's going to be Shane McMahon, isn't it?
No. Roman becoming ill for day one is what changed it. Because Brock didn't get to take his title and instead took the WWE Championship.
Oh, well, I thought that bit was just obvious.
That's the reason why that original plan went out the window. Whoopsie.
Still, though, way to fuck up a Royal Rumble, guys. Way to fuck it up.
But would you say that was a nice shock win if they went with the original plan?
That would have been a shock, yeah. That would have been a shock. It made me question what the fuck was going on.
But at the same time, it might have been pushing the RK Bro storyline at the same time as well.
Yeah, the RK Bro storyline where Riddle goes on to win the fucking champion WWE title.
Or better yet, Orton gets jealous over the situation.
Yeah, because Orton's very good at playing them sort of characters.
Yeah.
You know, he's very good at playing himself a complete and utter dick.
Although, on rumour has it that he's actually become less of a dick.
Yeah, well, I'm imagining that he has over time because...
He's mellowed out. In fact, as he was leaving the Rumble, he even left to the entranceway with his daughter.
Oh, that's nice.
That's wholesome, that is. That's wholesome. But the point being is, that's, that would have been an interesting storyline. Instead, we've got two part-timers who aren't always on the main shows win the Rumble. Fucking wow.
And the only title that Drew McIntyre can end up winning now is the US title. And even that's a fucking stretch.
You can't win the US title. Wrong show.
Why did I just say that's a fucking stretch?
Oh, good point. That's a good
But
point.
anyway, I am done with WWE. I hope you are now, because I am literally spitting feathers.
Yeah.
I want to move on to something that's a bit more of a moist maker.
I see what you did there, but we can't yet.
Why? What other boring shit have you got to come out of your fucking gob now?
Would you like me to just get it quickly out of the way?
Yes, for the love of fucking wrestling.
We've got Brock Lesnar in the Elimination Chamber for the WWE title, and Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens is now begging for a slot in that match. Brock on his own cutting promos is fucking hilarious, which is entertaining as fuck, because I actually like face Brock cutting promos. He's fucking funny as fuck. He doesn't need Paul Heyman, so I'm game with that. But for fuck's sake, if he wins the title at Elimination Chamber, that means it's going to be WWE Championship versus WWE Universal Championship at WrestleMania. Boring!
But we also know what that means. We also know that means there's going to be a first ever undisputed Universal Champion.
Unified. Of the world.
One, unified.
Of the world.
No, it'd be of the universe, because the Universal title.
No. It will be the Universal World Championship.
Guys, it will be the World Universal Stoke-on-Trent title. World Championship title.
Belt.
Eyes.
Yeah, you got where I was going with that. Anyway.
Introducing first a wrestler.
Anyway. You saw I was going with that then, didn't you? Good. Anyway, point being is... need to get on with this right now. Point being is... Wow, great. So that could be a bit of a thingy if he wins it. Down on the SmackDown side, we've got Roman Reigns. Yeah, I'm the big dog. I'm the tribal chief. I'm the head of the table. In comes Goldberg. I acknowledge Roman Reigns, but I'm taking your title here to Elimination Chamber, for fuck's sake.
No.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that fucking nightmare?
And what pisses me off, what really boils my piss about that situation is, we just had an amazing match between Seth and Roman, where Roman got himself DQ'd. Can't they have continued that fucking storyline?
No, of course they couldn't.
Oh, no, of course they couldn't, because Goldberg, or Oldberg, has got one more match in his contract for now, for this year. And he needs to use it quickly. And he wants to do it just in the build-up to WrestleMania. Fucking genius.
But at least it's not of the main event at WrestleMania.
You do realise he gets 3 matches per year, supposedly.
Yeah, but you've just said he's on his last contract.
Supposedly his last one. But then again, I could be wrong, and they'll squeeze another one in and have him win the title and probably have him versus Lesnar.
No.
This is WWE.
No.
Regardless of who wins in that match, we've got a predictable match.
Very.
Yeah. Yawn. Anyway, moving on.
Right. AEW.
Well, actually, can I just put one bit of good news out that's non-wrestling? It's wrestlers involved.
Fucking serious?
Yes, I am serious because it's going to link into AEW quite nicely.
You better fucking hurry up.
Congratulations to Keith Lee and Mia Yim on getting married.
Really? You stopped my AEW content for that?
Yes, because Keith Lee is now free to actually sign with AEW, and Tony Khan's actually in talks with him right now.
Why? Do you know him personally? Have you rang him? Have you texted him? Are you sure it's not Bray Wyatt? Are you sure it's not this? Are you sure it's not that? Come on, for fuck's sake.
I am sure. I've looked it up. I've done my homework. I've done my research. Tony Khan has already put out. He is talking to Keith Lee. He is now a free agent.
Yeah, he's talking to Keith Lee. Doesn't mean he signed him.
I never said he had signed him. I said he's talking.
Oh my God! Will you stop bumming Google?
I'm not bumming Google.
Take 24 hours off fucking internet, will you, lad?
Dude, what the fuck's wrong? I could have brought up the whole fucking my arsehole.
Yeah, I'm so glad you didn't.
But wow, no, I'm not going to do that. Continue.
No, because that's it now. I'm shutting you down.
Nah.
I'm shutting you down. No, you've already been fucking warned now. You're in the sin bin.
I'm in the sin bin.
You're in the sin bin.
Do you want me to just get the Nia Jax news out of the way so we can just go on to positive?
Oh my fucking God, no! Just do it. Do it because you're not going to shut up about it otherwise.
Nia Jax has supposedly got asked to go back to the Rumble. She said fuck no, and that she's not interested in coming back. And the reason why she wasn't interested in coming back is because technically, if she did come back, she was already being paid by WWE and still technically under contract because of the non-compete clause. And people were upset the fact that they're saying that they're glad that she said fuck no because she's a dangerous weapon. And that's it, done. We can stop snoring now. We can talk about AEW now.
Oh yeah. That's like me.
Or shall we skip the AEW news and just end the show?
Would you like a kick in the Kanakas?
I thought that would wake you up.
Right. For the third or fourth time now, AEW, just shut the fuck up, don't you dare.
What?
Yeah, well, actually, I've got a bit
No, I'm not saying anything.
Please
continue.
My name's Matt Burns, I've got a bit extra news. I'll fucking give you extra news.
I could say the other line, that'll probably boil you.
I wouldn't even dare if I was you at this moment in time. You do realise you've actually got to have me at the UKWA for the next show.
I know.
I could make your life a living fucking nightmare, and you know I could.
You do anyway.
Well, fair enough. Anyway. So, AEW. So, we've had the return of Jon Moxley. Oh, hold up.
Important meeting, have you?
I don't know what's going on, to be honest. My PlayStation 5 has just decided to turn on itself all of a sudden. I just think that the whole world is against me about talking about AEW today. What the fuck's going on? What? It's not even funny anymore. Tracks, it's not even funny anymore.
Would you like me to start it off with some AEW news? Just so we can get the fuck on with it.
for the love of fucking chuff, please do before something else fucking happens.
Oh, wow. Just wow. AEW, absolutely amazing. I'll just hit it off with the best news from AEW, a certain match that was on AEW. What a fucking match. How to tell a story. And what was it that you said? Some fans said, he won't put anybody over. Yeah, he fucking did.
Anybody over. Hang on a minute. Let me just have a pause. A couple of seconds. Right, nothing's happened. I can go.
I've already started, so go on. The floor is yours.
CM Punk, MJF. Now that is how you tell a fucking story in wrestling.
I've already got my wallet in my hand ready for the next match.
I'm so glad you said your wallet then.
Yeah. I've already got my wallet.
Well, yeah, take my fucking money. That match was fucking fantastic. People keep saying, and I'm sick of seeing these comments, Punk won't put anybody over, he's overhyped, he's too old, he's too slow. What? These are the same fucking idiots that are going back and saying, like, Undertaker at 62 years old still does a job. No. He was fucking slow. He was old. He needed to retire. Just like Ric Flair. It's like Ric Flair and he's going to come back. No, stop!
It's probably the same people who said that Goldberg can still do the jackhammer.
The only thing that Goldberg can do that is remotely resembles a jackhammer is when he's tugging his old man.
Not touching that one. No.
I wouldn't if I was you. It might get rather messy. I am not happy with people, the way that they look at CM Punk and think, oh, he's too old, he's too decrepit, oh, he's slow, he's boring, blah, blah, blah. He is telling a story of somebody who's been away from wrestling for several years and is making a comeback. Yes, he's beaten people. He's wrestled jobbers. And he barely escaped. He barely escaped Wardlow.
No, I'd say barely. I mean, fuck me.
He barely escaped Wardlow. Now, if it hadn't been for people interfering like Sean Spears,
and
he would have won.
Yeah.
He would have won.
Yeah.
But then you have got the match against Sean Spears. It literally like a 2-minute wonder. I think the entrances took longer than the match.
Yeah, wonderful promo, great on the match. Sean Spears was to then get brutalized like that.
Yeah, and I think that's why people were pissed off at CM Punk mostly, because they were saying like, oh, he's not going to do a job. But what a way to annoy people to then literally turn around and put MJF over, and you could tell that MJF was fucking over the moon, because if you look after the pin, the 1, 2, 3 count, not only was he emotional and he had tears in his eyes, but before that he was still covering CM Punk after the 1, 2, 3 count, just like The Rock did with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And they had the moment.
Is the feud done? No.
Oh, no.
No, it's only going to intensify. Why? Because MJF cheated to win.
It wasn't clean.
He thought he'd won first by using the tape to choke Punk. Yep. And genius way of fucking hiding the tape.
Oh, yeah. 100% genius. And on top of that, what I thought was... It was a good way of doing it's a double bait and switch.
Yeah.
Genius.
But we actually got to see what the referees were fucking there for.
Yeah.
He finds the tape after lifting MJF's arm, restarts the match for us to get Wardlow coming down and passing MJF the diamond ring.
Mm-hmm.
But then we get to see the diamond ring punch, which pretty much just finishes Punk off. Bearing in mind, storytelling-wise, Punk had got an injured arm and he injured his leg doing the suicide dive.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, if anyone thinks that was a genuine injury, you have got bamboozled by Punk.
Mm.
Why? Because that is fucking pure genius fucking storytelling.
Yeah.
He couldn't do the go to sleep because his leg was hurting. Sammy Guevara was another one that fucking did it on, was it Rampage?
Oh, yeah.
Rampage?
Oh,
God. Oh, that was it. One of the...
Isaiah Cassidy.
That's it, Isaiah Cassidy. Who's also, by the way, a very good wrestler. Very good performer. Right. And that was a pure fucking brilliant match, that was. So not only did we get Punk and fucking MJF on the Wednesday, but then we got that on the fucking Friday.
Here, take my money. Here, take my money. Here, take my fucking money.
Philip J. Fry, take my money. Two shows, 3 hours, 1 week, pure fucking entertainment. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
So yeah, MJF, CM Punk, hold your heads up high. Fuck what the haters say. It was a brilliant match. It was fucking perfect storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
And the best thing about it is now, where does Wardlow stand? You'd think he stands behind MJF.
No, but how much would you be annoyed that you got MJF who cost you your undefeated streak?
I think it's all going to come down to this TNT Championship now, I do. Because of the tournament for the TNT Championship.
It's a possibility. It's a possibility.
Because obviously MJF has said that he wants that TNT Championship.
But then again, Darby's also indicated he wants it as well.
Exactly. So, fucking hotting up though, isn't it? It really is hotting up.
Damn right it is.
It's hotting up in thing. And
Jericho on commentary is awesome. That's sad.
Let's just appreciate what Adam Cole brings to the table. Let's just appreciate that, because everything he said in that promo is fucking true.
Mm-hmm.
He has been the best wrestler for years. Everywhere he's gone, he's always ended up on top.
And been the main champion.
And been the main guy. Whatever promotion, whatever brand, whatever company he's with, notice that whatever brand with a dig at WWE, because they've got 3 brands.
Yep.
So whichever brand, there, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I'm just glad that we're getting to see this side of Adam Cole now. The NXT Adam Cole.
The serious Adam Cole.
But unrestricted.
I don't think we're going to get the NXT Adam Cole.
I think we're going to get better.
I think we're going to get the ROH Adam Cole.
Do you reckon?
Oh, mate. If we get that Adam Cole, sign me up.
Oh, yeah. Ring of Honor, NXT.
Exactly.
Multiple NXTs.
Yeah.
And soon to be AEW. Mate, the fucking list, anywhere he goes, he's money. He has money. I mean, come on, all he's got to do is points his thumb at his head, boom, gets a massive pop from the crowd, gets in the ring, wiggles his arse from side to side whilst he's crouched down, points his fingers up to the sky and say, Adam Cole, baby, and everyone eats it up. They're all eating out of his fucking hand.
And would you believe that some of that actually started in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla?
There we go.
Which, by the way, he did end up winning the main championship there as well.
Yeah, exactly. Because why? Adam Cole is money, baby.
Because he's Adam Cole, baby.
The whole Britt Baker thing, it's fucking brilliant because obviously she's serious. Very interesting where they are going with that one in Thunder Rosa.
Oh, yeah.
I told you, didn't I? I told you somehow Thunder Rosa was getting up in the main picture. And now that we find out that Martinez was hired by Britt Baker to take her out, we are setting up the fucking championship match that we've all been dying to watch now for the last 12 fucking months. I
know people are saying that Statlander might be the current number one contender. Nope, can't see her taking it. It's definitely going to be Thunder Rosa.
It's got to be Thunder Rosa.
It's got to be.
Chris Statlander is a very, very good and talented female wrestler. And do I think she is women championship material? Yes, I do. But not yet. You cannot overlook how good Thunder Rosa is to say you're not ever holding the women's championship because we've got Chris Statlander. Fuck off. You know what I mean?
It's not believable.
It's not believable. It'll end up being either a match with Chris Statlander for the number one contendership.
Yep.
Because obviously Statlander's got that whole thing going on within the Best Friends at the minute.
Yeah. And then we've also got Danhausen.
Yeah, we've got Danhausen as well. You love that guy.
How much did you pop?
I get all the monies.
Danhausen.
I did speak to the peoples, and they speak all to the Hausens. I fucking love it. I really do. It's one of the best gimmicks that's ever been made, honestly.
And would you believe that he almost quit before he did that gimmick?
Well, I can believe it because I read it.
Oh, okay. Just interesting, that, isn't it?
It fucking is. He is a pure talent. Even when he was just like a serious wrestler, he's a good wrestler as well. Yeah. But the trouble is, with the way his look was, he was generic wrestler number fucking 1,699. He was going to get overlooked. But then when he brought out the whole Danhausen character, he fucking skyrocketed.
Yeah.
What does that say to you about wrestling? It's not all about high flying and flippy doodahs to get yourself over.
That it is.
You can bring to the table.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
As a storyteller, as a performer. Very nice, very evil.
Very evil, very nice.
Put me in an episode of Seinfeld or you'll be cursed.
Even though Seinfeld has already ended.
Yeah. Even though it's already ended, Danhausen, but never mind.
It's just genius. It's just genius, and it's absolutely amazing. Genius.
And when he came from underneath the ring with Adam, whilst Adam Cole was trying to pull the chair from underneath under the, in the unsanctioned match, the lights out match.
I know.
He gets pulled from under the ring. He's holding the chair, and you're like, what the fuck?
And he does the pose.
Yeah, it's not just that, though. It's like, he does the pose. Very nice.
Yeah, 100%.
Very nice, very evil. But he does
It's
the
brilliant.
Billy Madison, the way that he sold it was just fucking brilliant.
I know. 100%, 100%.
And
Absolutely brilliant.
the fact that he thanked Brian Danielson for saying something that, as he put on Twitter, thank you, Brian Danielson, for saying nice words about Danhausen.
It's just genius. And then how you got Mox there, how he reacted to him as if to, what the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, that was funny as fuck, that was, when he's standing behind him and went, oh! So fucking marks his face like, what the fuck?
What the hell are you on? If not, share it.
But very, very interesting, though. Very interesting storyline.
Yeah.
Ryan Danielson, obviously, still pissed at Hangman Adam Page being champion. But this is what I like about AEW. There are barely any rematches for titles.
And on top of that, they blur that line so nice.
Yeah, but it's not just that, though. Say if you got another shot at the title like Cody Rhodes does, it's a fresh title shot. Yeah, I know what you're going to say, and I'm not interested in it.
What?
Because Cody Rhodes is a fucking... Yes?
No, it's right. We had a bit of a minor technical difficulty. Please continue.
As I was saying, Cody Rhodes is fucking legendary, and he deserved to set a record in AEW because he can't go for the AEW title.
Yeah.
So why not make him TNT champion?
No, I've got no issues with that. No.
Because then you get the fucking stellar matches that you get, like the ladder match against Sammy Guevara for the TNT fucking unified TNT fucking title.
But just do me a favour. I don't care if someone might even know or the situations. Sammy, I know you're loco. I know you're crazy. But what the fuck?
Yeah. Don't ever do a swanton bomb onto a fucking ladder.
That's not going to break.
Unless it's fucking pre-designed to break.
But,
not only is your butt going to hurt, but your face nearly fucking... You nearly got a mouthful of mat.
And you're...
Wow. I really just said that, didn't I? So, ladies and gentlemen,
wait.
Tuned in.
I'm sorry, but I've got to say,
just heard that Matt Burns, yes, that is his name, and I just said that Sammy Guevara nearly got a face full of Matt.
That's what she said.
I mean,
totally worth it. Putting the money in, putting the coins in.
But wow, honestly, this is not a pornographic fucking Spotify or Flickr or whatever fucking show. It was just an innocent comment that has been misconstrued into a filthy, filthy thought. No. Wrong. I feel dirty.
And there's me sitting there. I was just about to add on to it. He's about to get some whiplash.
Oh my god. No. Can we please move on? I feel dirty now.
Please continue as I can't even breathe.
You fucking... so if you have only just tuned in, you just realised that Matt Burns has literally just lost his shit. And lost his load in Sammy Guevara's mouth. Oh, fuck.
Oh, God.
I'm not going to lie, I feel rather dirty right
Oh.
now. Ooh, he almost lost his cool there.
Almost. Fuck off, I did.
Oh dear, yeah. So let's just move on for the whole ladder spot, shall we?
I'm sorry, but that's genuinely just that. You know, why do I just feel like I've just relived a certain TikTok that I've recently re-uploaded? You know, the infamous tickle moment. You know, there's two stages. I'm laughing, I'm crying, I've shit myself.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm crying.
As I was saying, the whole Cody Rhodes and Sammy Guevara match was amazing. Amazing.
Oh, he's having amazing matches.
I think we just need to move on from Sammy Guevara. I can't help it.
Yeah, I know, but amazing matches. Got plenty setting up, and generally cannot look more ready for what he's got next. On top of that, one thing I will say is the whole Cody and Brandy situation.
Yeah, the whole Cody and Brandy situation. Like, you got Cody, who is literally on the verge of turning full fucking heel. Dan Lambert sticking it to him like there's no tomorrow. And Brandy actually getting fucking shit off the crowd.
Pure heat as well.
Pure heat. Dan Lambert's best line. Why? I don't know why you don't all just turn heel.
Yeah, because
fuck's sake.
Yeah, I know. You know, when you've got an overraised, very conservative, open mouth, very gobshite like myself. When you're getting more heat than me. What the fuck?
Yeah, and then when she starts trying to talk about him being more so at his American top team than he is, where she was abruptly cut off from chants from the crowd, has shut the fuck up.
And you've got men of the year who are meant to be healed getting fake stuff.
Cheers. Yeah, getting fucking cheers and stuff.
And I will say, the line that Brandy gave to a certain Mr. Ego, fuck me, that was a bit mic droppish.
Yeah, that was kind of it. That was her best moment on that fucking segment. I'm not going to lie. That was like, ooh.
Yeah, sorry, we had to snooze you, Ethan Page, because we were trying to get Josh Alexander.
Yeah. Fucking hell, you're like, whoops. I don't know what you're laughing about, because we put you on snooze so we can get hold of exactly. Fucking hell.
I'll be honest with you, I'm actually interested. I actually want to see Cody and Brandy in that situation, because in all fairness, Dan Lambert should really be a massive heel.
But at the moment, though, he's basically doing what Punk did in WWE. He's dropping pipe bombs.
Yeah, left, right, and centre. And the weird thing about it is he's not even a fucking wrestler.
He's not a wrestler. He's not a wrestling promoter. He's just a fan of wrestling. You know who he reminds me of?
Go on.
A better spoken Jim Cornette. I think he is much better than Jim Cornette. Way better. Cornette, you know that I think Jim Cornette's a massive prick and a fucking ballad.
He has his moments. Although,
but also at the same time,
he's been praising AEW lately.
Exactly. Also at the same time, I do feel like there's quite a lot of truth in what he says, but I disagree with how he goes about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can be abrupt and I can be rude and what have you, but sometimes there's just no need for what he comes out with.
It's not like you're just going to walk up and just say to somebody, quit being a fucking nonce and fuck off.
Yeah, which I have been tempted.
I know, but no, we're professionals.
We are professionals.
Yeah, we're
But yeah,
professionals.
I'm very, very interested in what's going to happen with Homelander Cody. I really,
Yeah.
really, I hope he turns full heel because I love heel Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
The T-shirt that he had before he lost the TNT title to Sammy Guevara again.
Yeah.
The T-shirt he had was face, heel, winner, with boxes next to him, and the only fucking tick was on winner.
Yeah, which is clever.
Very, very clever. And
He's
then
blowing that line.
that pipe bomb that he dropped before the Sammy Guevara match, that was fucking brilliant. Another fucking brilliant Cody Rhodes promo.
Yep.
So I'm just like, I'm very, very interested in where this is all going. And
Yeah.
this is why I love... The only thing I'm not into right now is Hangman Adam Page as champion. I'm still not convinced. I'm just not convinced. He's got a Murder Hulk monster, Lance Archer, that's just come back from an injury. Yeah, Murder Hulk monster. So no fucking cans of it. But yeah, so you got Murder Hulk monster that's come back.
It could be worse. It could be an 8-man monster with no fucking kind of monster.
Yeah, I'm not going to say the rest of that.
Nope.
I was close.
I know. That's why. That's why.
8-man cunt.
8-man cunt.
Anyway, yeah, I'm not convinced. And especially now you've got Lance Archer as his next major opponent. I like Lance Archer, but I don't like him that much.
I can't see him taking the title at all.
No, he is not going to take the title. As much as I do love the fact that Jake the Snake's back, and he's part of Dan Lambert's clique.
Yeah.
I'm really a fan of that. I think you could learn so much from that.
Yeah.
Promo-wise, because Jake the Snake, we all know he's fucking legendary at promos.
The promo was just Jake the Snake. Enough said.
Yeah. It's like when Hangman Adam Page was in the ring talking, Jake the Snake literally fucking tore him a new one.
Yep.
With just a few words.
Yeah.
And it was brilliant. And obviously, he just carried on saying that he's scared, blah, blah, blah. Fucking brilliant promo. And that's coming from a very old Jake the Snake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you can't learn off Jake the Snake for your promos to get yourself over, I think, if anything, Lance Archer needs to rethink his gimmick with what's going on.
Yeah.
I just can't see him going very far, to be honest.
No.
So, I just don't think he's ready for that main. Because if he won the title now, that would just take the piss out of Hangman Adam Page, if you ask me. It really, really would.
Yeah,
it would just take the piss out of the title. So yeah, I'm just hoping that somebody else who's more worthy comes along. Because MJF hasn't won a title on the show yet, I don't know. I don't think he's ready for the title yet. Who do I think is going to be champion? Eventually, I think it's going to be Adam Cole.
Yeah.
I really, really do think it's going to be Adam Cole because it's Adam Cole, baby, and he's fucking amazing. And have you noticed as well that people have started to body shame Adam Cole?
Yeah, I did notice that.
A lot of people started, and you're like, are you fucking serious? just because they're not jacked up on steroids, are you trying to say they're not wrestlers now? I'm sorry, but they've got more talent in the little toe than any fucking jacked up steroid freak did back in the WWF, back in the late 80s, early 90s.
No, I 100% agree with you on that one, and it is just interesting. Which it is.
It is interesting. So, yeah, like I say, fucking wind your necks in. Stop body shaming. It's not fucking fair. You know, if he decides that he wants to look more natural as a wrestler, then let him get on with it. It all started with this body shaming in wrestling. It all started when Jericho started looking a bit more husky. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, but this is where I draw the line on it. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm not exactly small, am I?
Well, I don't know. I'd heard stories.
I just realised I almost set you up for the fucking line there. Never fucking mind.
Yep.
Never mind. I'm not a thin rake. I am a big lad. And I am. I'm husky as you... I like that. Either husky or fluffy.
No, let's just stick with husky.
A certain comedian would say. And yes, husky is actually more slimmer than fluffy. So I'll go with that.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I'll go with that. Because above fluffy is damn.
I saw that dog video again the other day. I just come across it on my feed on Instagram. Damn, boy. That boy's thick, boy.
He's thick, boy. It's thick.
And it's a big dog, like a really, really husky dog. Which isn't just fluff. He's also fat.
No, but anyway, point being is, I've heard the whole, jokes of fat burns, and I know how to fire back at that. Body shaming is not cool.
No, it's not, and it causes mental health problems. So,
to some people, it really, really can. So, understand, be careful with what you're saying.
Yeah, true. I mean, we talk a load of shit, but we're not serious about it. So,
As more,
when it comes to stuff like this, though, we are serious. So,
damn right.
Stop body shaming. It's not cool. Even though Adam Cole isn't like a big guy or anything like that, and his top half of his body doesn't really resemble that of what you would classify as a wrestler, I can guarantee you that he is just as good as a Kurt Angle, as a Hulk Hogan.
Kurt Hennig.
I can guarantee you that he is way better. So get that out of your heads. And also as well, questioning the talent on AEW at the moment, whereas they may not be as big or household names, but I can guarantee you that they've got better in-ring workers and better wrestlers, better promo skills, and more freedom. Where would you want to be? And bear in mind that AEW has literally just given birth to a fucking a bloody paranormal activity, as I'd like to call it, where everyone gets fucking excited at seeing it, but don't know if it's fucking real yet or not, and that's Hook.
Yeah.
Where people were literally foaming at the mouth because he wasn't on Dynamite and he wasn't on Rampage this week.
And by the way, he actually finds it weird that he's become part of the a part of the whole social networking pictures and everything. He says, "Why the fuck am I on social media like this?" That's what I mean. It's just creating more. For me, it's just He's just a fucking marvel. He doesn't even need to say a fucking word. And if he does speak, it's like, what the fuck?
Will he ever be ready for a title in the near future? No, because he's not. In my eyes, just like Jade Cargill, I just don't think they've paid the dues yet.
Give it time.
So I'm just hoping. Obviously, I do like Jade Cargill. I wasn't a fan of her at first. I just thought she was just somebody who was muscly, and because she got the lady parts, that they were just looking at. But now I see her in a different light, and it's actually impressed me. But do I think she's ready for a TBS title? Not really, no. But am I happy that she's TBS champion, women's champion? I'm on the fence. I was happy with it last week, not so much this week, but her promo skills are improving. And, you know, she's got a good thing with this whole TBS at the minute. Yep. That bitch show.
Yep.
You know, that to me, I like. It's genius. So, you know, I'm just interested and intrigued to see where she goes.
Even though she wasn't the first one to coin it.
Yeah.
Do you know who was?
It doesn't matter though, does it?
No. Do you know who actually borrowed the TBS thing? The whole 2 letters thing? And I know she's borrowed it from this person. The current AEW Women's Champion, Britt Baker.
Yeah, but the difference is, though, I think there's more relevance to it with Jade Cargill at the moment.
Oh, yeah, definitely, because with Britt, it was that Brit show, where with her, it's that bitch show, which emphasise on it.
Well, the thing is, as well, is that the only thing I hope that they don't do with Jade Cargill is keep her undefeated for too long.
Yeah.
Because you got people moaning that Punk had gone undefeated. You got people moaning that Bryan Danielson was undefeated. You got people moaning that Adam Cole is undefeated, even though that loss to Orange Cassidy doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
Well, it doesn't, because it's a lights out match.
And unsanctioned lights out.
You know, so...
Yep, technicality. He is right.
Technicality, he's right. It doesn't count.
But you know some schmuck will say, will it be in the history books? Still unsanctioned.
Yeah, still unsanctioned. That's what the word means, unsanctioned. Unsanctioned.
Yes.
Look it up. Fuck faces.
And we know somebody will probably look it up and start reciting it at me. But please try it.
You're like, bitch, please.
For some reason, I was expecting a Google reference then.
Google?
I was waiting for you to turn around and say, bitch, please, he's Google.
Yeah, bitch, please. This man's fucking Google. Anyway, like I say, because we're getting late now. So, all I'm going to say is, Jade Cargill, she can't go undefeated for much longer. Because, I mean, I liked her promo when she said, but I'm green. Green like money. You know what I mean? That is very clever.
Good wordplay.
Good wordplay, very clever, good promo skills, but your in-ring work needs more attention.
Yeah. But she'll get there.
But at least she's not unsafe.
Oh, 100%.
When it looks like she's going to be unsafe, she actually manages to save it.
She changes it quickly to make it safe.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really, really clever how she does it sometimes. But, like I say, her in-ring work needs work.
Yeah.
So, for me, that TBS title should be on somebody like Thunder Rosa. It should be on somebody like Ruby Soho. It should be on somebody like Chris Statlander.
That's a good shout-out.
I was surprised that they didn't go down that route, but obviously they had the whole Jade Cargill with Jaden and stuff like that. So, just we'll see where it goes.
See where it goes. I've got to bring up a point of AW that wasn't great.
Go ahead.
Which was the original scheduled match for Mox.
Oh yeah. That was a bit strange. That was to me.
Ooh.
Very, very.
Do you know what it was?
Well, I know what it was. Can I remember his fucking name? No, I can't. Brian Kendrick, was it?
Yeah, the Brian Kendrick.
Yeah, the Brian Kendrick. He was scheduled to appear on Dynamite. Was it Dynamite?
Yeah. Would you like me to just go from the beginning quickly?
Yeah, just to make it quick. Cause like I say,
it's going to be quick. Basically, what's happened is with why did I want to say Brian Danielson? It's not Kendrick. Brian Kendrick was originally basically used at NXT. He was meant to be part of a certain feud with Joe Gacy, I think, and his protege. But for some unknown reason, they had him basically get thrown downstairs saying, "I'll have you in a match next week." That match didn't happen, and then did fuck all with him. And then wanted to know why. He wanted to hand in his notice saying, "I'm done." They then suddenly grant his release, as in he's done as an out, and then immediately he didn't even have the supposed 90-day non-compete, because technically in a way he wasn't even a competitor for WWE. So technically he could jump straight into a ring, which was clever. Then the original scheduled match was meant to be him and Moxley, was literally, announced days before, I believe it was Dynamite, which was a big shocker, got announced, and then literally a day before the event, or on the same day, there was the message of certain statements that were made on Twitter that were done by the Brian Kendrick from many years past that were very inappropriate, which, at the time, I will say, it's not cool now. It shouldn't have been cool back then. It shouldn't have been said. But at the time, nothing was mentioned to him then, but it's been brought up now. So he effectively got basically thrown off the show, and Wheeler Yuta had to fill in.
Yeah, which, to be fair, I don't know exactly what was said.
From what I've know of, not going to be mentioning on this. No.
That good then, eh? Fuck yeah.
No, not touching that subject with a 50.
Well, anyway, I'm not arsed about that.
All I'm going to say is probably just going to go through some counselling, because bear in mind, I believe a situation like this has happened before. Just look at Sammy Guevara. And no, and don't you dare even mention about anything to do with a mouthful. Because I think, I don't want you to be mentioning Sammy Guevara at all, yes, because, nope. Yeah, your mind's too in the gutter.
I didn't go to say a fucking word.
Right, because, yes, he had a situation that involved a statement that was made in the past, and he got that sorted. I'm not saying this is the end of Kendrick's career, but at the moment it's on a hiatus for now.
Yeah, so, but it's like, say, if you are willing to make comments like that in the past, then for me, you should be willing to deal with the consequences.
Which he is.
And also, which is confusing, is because obviously he's released a statement saying that these are not my views, nor were they ever my views, which also brings up the question, well, if they were never your views...
Why was it on there?
Why did you say it?
Yeah.
But not only did you say it once, why did you say it multiple times?
Yeah, and on top of that, I think what also you got to also take into account, he might not have been in a happy place at that time either. But regardless, that's not an excuse either.
But mental health, it does play a big part in these things.
Yeah,
it does play a part in these things. I might get a bit of heat for that, but it does. Mental health, it can play a part in how you behave and what you say.
it can change situations drastically.
But when you are sound of mind, you then have to deal with the consequences of what you've done.
Exactly, and still, he still has to deal with them. And luckily enough, he's put out statements already, trying to.
Yeah, and he has actually apologised. Which, we will see where this. He's obviously got an agent that's literally guiding him through this. He's probably spoken to lawyers and stuff like that. What's going on and blah blah blah.
Yep.
But dude, seriously, just get your head down. More than likely, you'll end up on the indie scene for a bit. Build yourself back up, build your confidence back up, do your counselling, come back stronger, and then tell us how you are and how you feel. And maybe, just maybe, you may get that spot with Mox.
Yeah, and the funny thing about it is, it might not be anywhere near as long. Because bear in mind, just look at the Sammy Guevara situation that he had. He had a bit of a bad situation. He went to counselling in regards to it and came back. And look where he is right now.
Yeah, exactly. He's TNT champion, and he's like one of the most popular faces on the show.
Yeah.
Rightly so, because he's fucking brilliant.
He is loco.
He's fucking crazy, man.
He's crazy.
But, like I say, I also, judging from personal experience as well, is that people who are keyboard warriors and, keep putting out stupid tweets about certain things and individuals, things that they know nothing about or very little about.
Or can be very hypocritical.
Or very, very hypocritical, which a couple we've seen very lately, or recently, should I say. Yeah. You will be held accountable for the things that you say, and it doesn't matter if you delete these tweets or Facebook posts or Instagram posts. You will be held accountable because people are watching. You will be held accountable because people are watching and they pay attention, no matter how much you feel like some people are small pond life.
Mm-hmm.
They still come with a bit of clout.
Yep.
So yeah, wind your necks in and watch what you're doing. I'll probably be held accountable for all the shit I come out with on this fucking podcast, but it is what it is. I will be literally be willing and be prepared to deal with the consequences. Why?
That's right.
Because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
It's the right thing to do. Be held accountable for things that you say and what you do, irrespective of your mental health.
Yeah.
But nobody's saying that they don't sympathise with your mental health. We're just saying it is what it is. Deal with it.
Which does seem like that's happening.
Yeah, which can also lead us into the segue now of our final message before we leave.
Now, normally we do the whole spiel and everything, quick format. All I'm just going to just state is we have a website. Check it out. You know what's on there. We've of course got a merch section, which you can check out our merch.
Buy my merch.
Been a while.
You said.
What was that?
That's what she said.
You putting money in, are you?
Oh, yeah. Straight in the nick.
Thank you. I even heard the coins then. But anyway, point being is this. Is if you do want to support us, check out our merch, our merch. And yes, all the any merch that is bought solely for the Burning Truth, not for our own personal gain.
Ka-ching ka-chong.
And it is.
Ka-ching ka-chang.
And genuinely, I believe we've even got some. The last batch that went up there was some new snazzy t-shirts for yourself and me.
Yay!
So please check it out. Who knows? We could all just have some 4x8 pop up on some merch table in the future. Oh wait, no, we'll save that for another time. What? What?
You're not allowed to sell merch. We can.
You haven't done 50 matches, but neither have they.
Got to do 50 matches.
50. Sorry, I had to.
But them two over there can only do 2 matches, and they are fucking legends.
Their fucking merch is going out like candy because I'm probably paying for it and reaping all the benefits, and probably got them signing a contract saying I own all the fucking rights.
Yeah, so buy my merch.
Buy my merch. I want PW DVDs.
Anyway, so let's segue into the mental health.
Anyway, no, genuinely, joking aside, check it out there. What we're selling there is on there, but as we said, proceeds goes towards the Burning Truth, is in actually funding the Burning Truth. Which, bear in mind, this is a lot of it is self-funded.
Yeah, it is. It is self-funded.
It is, but a lot of people are saying, "But isn't it? It should be. Are you getting paid to do this?" No, we're not getting paid to do this.
No, we do this because we can.
And we love wrestling.
Yeah. So, whether our opinions are full of shit or whatever you think of our opinions,
whatever you think.
We like to entertain not just you, but ourselves as well. And if that means us talking bollocks for a couple hours on a Sunday 6 p.m, after the Sunday 6 p.m. Watershed, of course, then we will.
Yeah, of course. And it's not like it's not exactly like our Watershed is we put the message in for 6 o'clock, but the usual Watershed is normally I think it's 7 or 9, is it? I believe in the UK, but doesn't matter. Neither here nor 9. Neither here nor there. But we always have we always make a statement because of the rules.
Do you remember like the 9 p.m. Channel 5 shows? No, shows.
No.
Bullshit! You don't know about the 9 p.m. Channel 5 shows. Bullshit! You lying bastard! Oh, I'm fucking having you after the show.
I'm taking the piss. Of course I do. Of course I fucking do. I also remember the certain advert where he says, "You can't kill me on this advert. Ha ha! It's before the start. Actually, you'll see it's after this time. So you're as good as dead."
You bastard, Matt Burns.
You're welcome.
Anyway, yeah. So,
but anyway, it's not like we're just going to go, "What up, bitches? I'm out." What?
Yes.
Yeah, and we're not talking about matches involving cats either.
Yeah.
Even though
it was a bit of a filthy trick, wasn't it? Really,
it was a bit of a filthy trick, and on top of that, at least we don't have to put book matches like that because we're in so desperate for a cat either.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely not desperate for that pussy cat.
Anyway, with that being said, we of course are always going to say the mental health message is so important. It's one that bear in mind. This is how serious we take mental health. Is the fact that we do it at the end of every episode. I've been stating on the vlog. I believe yourself mentioned on your vlog every time we're finishing. Correct?
Ka-ching.
It is a very serious matter, and mental health is important. And a lot of people mistakes it. They're thinking, "Oh, mental health. It's like just do it, get on with it, man up, fuck off."
Yeah, no, don't believe in them words. Don't believe in them words. Obviously, I'm part of a generation where you were told when you were younger to man up.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
also
not the only one.
I'm also part of a generation that was demasculated by certain individuals, and it's not nice. It affects your mental health. So yes, we do take it very seriously.
Yeah.
Manning up is a load of bullshit. It is just a fucking another way for a stupid, jumped up arsehole to mask his own pain and to bully you.
Bullying, massively against. Fat shaming, massively against. Digging on people's mental health, fuck off. There's the door, or get in the fucking bin.
Yeah. Bullying.
Yeah, bullying.
By a certain fucking bearded, piss-faced pirate.
Or anything. Bullying is massively wrong. Be it either directly or even indirectly. Slagging someone off is fucking still a form of fucking bullying. If you're gonna make a statement, say it to their face.
Yeah, and stop.
Or do we have to just spell it out directly? Got something to say it to their fucking face.
Yes.
Not behind the back and then proclaim it's a fucking joke.
Stop.
Let me just point this out and just say.
Right.
Oh yeah, definitely. And on top of that, the fact that you're saying it behind their back and not saying it to their face, and other people are hearing this, makes you sit there and think, what the fuck are they thinking then? Because you're putting that thought into their head.
Yeah, exactly. So your bullshit has a more detrimental effect than you realise.
If you've got something to say, fucking say it to their face. If you want to sit there and do it online, do it in your own time, with your own group, and just go off and do whatever you want to do. But don't sit there and, bring your shit and try and force it upon others. Because I'll tell you this now, if it's me, I won't fucking stand for it, and I will approach directly.
Which you have done just recently.
What?
Which you have done just recently. No, I'm just stating a fact.
Of course I'm fucking dead.
See, now you know Matt is upset because he's swearing.
Yeah, I am. Because it was a bit of a moment where it was just, really? I'm having to deal with this now?
Yeah. Whilst you're in your 30s.
Yeah, I thought we were past the whole high school bull.
Yeah, it's like high school bullshit, isn't it?
It is. I still think a certain song, high school never ends. It's true.
It's
true. But anyway, that aside, if you are somebody who suffers with, who is suffering with their mental health, understand that it is okay to be not okay. Asking for help is never a weakness, and if anyone ever tells you to man up, tell them to fuck off.
Yep. Basically, make yourself a priority once in a while.
It's good for you.
It's good for you. It's not just needed, it's necessary.
Yeah. 100% truth. And when you ask for help, you find out that there's more help there for you than you can ever know, and there's more care for you.
Yeah, and you'll find out that more people care for you than you'll ever know. Or realise.
Yeah. Genuinely.
So,
genuinely.
Even if it's just a quick little message where you're feeling low, if you feel like people are sick and tired of talking to you about it, then you, my friends, are being misled, because they do. They do. And if you are one of them people that does get fed up from people messaging you because they feel a bit low, shame on you.
Yeah.
Shame on you for not helping. Shame on you for not reacting.
But genuinely, if you feel that you can't talk to your friends or family, even a stranger could even help out. You know, it's one of the reasons why we've always got our message boxes available on our pages as such. So if anybody does want to message and just, you know, might be having a bit of a rough day or anything like that, just message.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes just getting, you know, just by saying what's bothering you can lead to helping. I'm not saying it's the cure, but it can put you on the right direction potentially.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, with that being said, we have come to the end of our regular scheduled broadcasting.
Even though we are way over the regular scheduled programming timing.
Yeah, but to be fair, though, we didn't post an episode last week.
True, so we're making up for it.
Yeah, so we're making up for it. Obviously, we'll be back normal next week. Obviously, weather permitting. Oh no, that was just a certain DDV that likes to get booted off his Wi-Fi because it's a bit windy outside. Never mind. Never mind. We were at a most important part of the game and you disappeared like a fart in the wind. How dare you?
This has got to be an episode where I've laughed so much.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Oh, you gotta love it. The internet's down. Why? Because someone... No, I'm not finishing that line. Not finishing that line.
Don't. So, yes.
Because of a gust of wind. There you go.
Anyway, without further ado, we are bringing to you the end of our regular scheduled broadcast.
That we are.
I have been James Irvine.
I've been Matt Burns. I've been laughing through most of this episode.
And we have been the dynamic duo at The Burning Truth.
That we have. So with that being said, it has been emotional. Until next time, stay well, stay safe, and check out your local wrestling. Catch you later.
Thank you for listening.